Hi everyone, it's Father Ken Marlovitz. I'm just here to talk to you a little bit about this idea of discernment. You know, whenever I entered seminary, there was talk and language used like pre-discernment and true discernment. It was the idea that, you know, if you're not yet in the seminary, you're still doing some discernment. You're trying to figure out, should I contact the vocation director for the diocese? Should I contact the vocation director for a religious order? Or maybe even, how do I even know how to go about this idea I have percolating in my mind about priesthood and what step should I take? And then when you work through all that, what they called pre-discernment, you came into the seminary where, along with the church in a more formalized way, you actually discern your vocation from God. It's a useful way, but not the only way, to think about what is this discernment. But the most important aspect of all discernment is to remember that discernment, whether it's already as a seminarian or if it's someone who's just thinking, should I be a seminarian? Discernment is an active process. You know, you can think of many different ways to express it, but you know, there's a country song that I like, Jesus Take the Wheel. And it's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful idea of just, you know, finding yourself in a place, as the song goes, and a car spinning out of control. And it's just begging Jesus, please take the wheel, get the car back on the right path. Well, here's the thing about giving Jesus the steering wheel of a car. If the car's not moving, it doesn't matter who has control of the steering wheel. God can't force or God can't guide a car that's not moving. We have to put things in motion and then trust that the Lord is going to help make the path before us clear. And that's true in all levels of discernment. And so if you're a man who's thinking, do I even want to consider a call to the priesthood? Enter into that discernment by going out and doing things, by expanding your prayer life, by participating in your church more actively, more fully, by going in and doing service. Don't look for some magnificent sign. Don't wait for a rose to grow outside your window on a winter's day, or for, you know, a priest to walk up to you at Mass and say, I think you're called to the priesthood. Go, be active. Celebrate life. Celebrate it by using the gifts God has given you and see, where is it leading you? It'll be clear. The path that's before you might not be perfectly clear to you, but as you become active, others will begin to see. And then others can help you discern. Others can help point the way and say, hey, here's where we can see is Jesus is affirming you, or Jesus is guiding you. Discernment, whether it's informal or formal, whether it's pre-discernment or true discernment, depending on the language you choose to use, it's always active. It's always a participation in the grace of God. So if you're thinking about discerning a call to the priesthood, become involved in the life of Jesus Christ. Answer the call that you have in your baptism to be a holy person. Answer a call that we have, that we receive from Mass, at the ending of Mass, when we are sent into the world to be the light of Christ. Go, grow in holiness. Become the light of Christ. And see what brings you joy and what path that takes you on. God bless.